Hey guys, quickly before we get into the video, and I know this one's long enough, but I have to add an intro here. So, after the reveal of Modern Warfare 2, when we got the trailer, all the YouTubers and the people who, and the game reporters got to see Modern Warfare 2 early, got to play it early, got to see campaign. And all of them released their information. Now, the majority of this is coming from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Informer, Modern Warzone, and Charlie Intel. I don't mention any videos. Nor do I watch their videos and repeat what they said. They probably went out and said this because they were there, but I am getting all this information and talking about it through Modern Warzone, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Informer, and Charlie Intel. Now, I want to mention I had to split the information in three parts, mainly because it took me and my buddy Noel. It took us literally an hour and 15 minutes to go through all of the information that we've gotten and known about Modern Warfare 2. That's from tweets, and that's from articles posted by said people who were there at the event who got to play and see the game early. So I do apologize for that. I wanted to make it one video, but I have to make it three parts because one, it's going to be a stress on me to edit an hour-long video, let alone render the video, and then let alone upload the video. A 30-minute video takes me about 2.5 hours. Imagine me trying to upload almost an hour and 15-minute long video. It's gonna take me pretty much all day to upload. I have decent internet, just the upload speed isn't what it's supposed to be. So I do apologize for that. Enjoy the rest of this video. Also, it will be gameplay solely, just in the background. That way I don't have to keep showing you guys the article popping up in and out of what we're reading. It'll just be all down in the link in the description. I'll be showing wallpapers, screenshots, and thumbnails that they have released. So enjoy the rest of the video, and I hope you guys stay tuned for a lot of MW2 information and news on the channel. Okay, so for Charlie Intel, boys and girls, sorry for the, I just pre-ordered the game, so you're going to hear the Xbox going off. So, multiplayer in Modern Warfare 2 features two key styles of play, battle maps and core maps. Battle maps are large-scale maps, kind of like, I hope, Ground War at least, or like what Vanguard did with like 6v6, 15v15, and what was it, like 20v20 or something? With core maps are built like 6v6 maps. Core maps will take place in locations around the world. Battle maps will be POIs from the new Warzone map, so they're doing that again. And we got a sick-ass fucking wallpaper. Sorry, I just had a brain fart. And the guy in the picture is holding an ACR. So the Remington ACR is coming to Modern Warfare 2. This will be on screen, obviously. We have a good friend of mine here as well to talk about with us as well for the information.
Hello.
His channel will be linked down in the description. Next up, this is all coming from Charlie Intel. Again, everything will be linked down in the description, so I don't have to keep saying that. Including the Modern Warfare 2 Vault Edition Ghost Legacy Pack, available instantly in Modern Warfare and Warzone. It comes with every skin that you have seen for Ghost. Introduces new vehicle combat, including abilities to lean out of the windows with weapons, climb on top of the vehicles, and jump from vehicle to vehicle. Vehicles can also be damaged with tires blown out and be repaired. The cross-gen bundle comes with the PS5 and PS4 version of the game, same with the Xbox One and Series X version. And then the cross-gen bundle only comes with in early access to the open beta. The Vault Edition comes with early access to the game, the Ghost Legacy Pack, the Red Team 141 Operator Pack, the FJX Cinder Weapon Vault Pack, the Battle Pass plus 50 tier skips, and then along with that you get 10 hours of double XP and double weapon XP. For 2 multiplayer introduces a new movement mechanics including swimming in certain maps, diving, and ledge hang. Sliding is also still available in the game, then they link their multiplayer article.
Also, they say that Modern Warfare 2 will feature water because the engine didn't support swimming before. Hence why you touch the water in Warzone and you die instantly. So it'll bring water and bring swimming into the engine, and water will be featured in all modes of the game, including Warzone 2. They said devs said they can't keep building Warzone maps without water. And apparently, where did I see it. With the swimming, it'll have like currents and like like the physics of the water is gonna be apparently quote impressive.
It's about AI. So Modern Warfare 2 has a big focus on AI. Now, to be fair, a lot of games like to say this, so I'm not much impressed when a game company says, "Oh, we worked on the AI," because every game company says that, and it turns out to be the same. Always shit. But AI in Modern Warfare 2 reacts as lethal and fully aware of their surroundings to provide a sense of life across all modes of play. AI can group up, flank players, and more. They have tested a large sandbox with 300 AI and 100 live players.
Apparently, the AI can check their corners and work together.
To the pre-orders real quick, there's a pre-order image here, which looks fucking dope.
Also, apparently, internally, this was called COD 2.0. And Modern Warfare 2 kicks off a new era of Call of Duty. This includes all of Call of Duty being built on a unified engine technology, connecting gameplay and ensuring Warzone 2 feels like an extension of the Modern Warfare 2 universe. They're really focusing on that. So by all of Call of Duty being built on a unified engine, hopefully the other Call of Duties built by other studios are also in this engine. Yeah, they're also in the engine so that it's all unified with Warzone, so that they don't have to keep having this thing where you go on the launch the game and you have to, you want to switch games, you have to close this game and go to the other one, because that's what it does essentially.
With Modern Warfare 2019, we got probably the best way to customize your guns in Call of Duty, which is the Gunsmith. Now in Modern Warfare 2019, it was only 5 attachments, and I'm assuming it's like this for this game as well, but it's only 5 attachments, and we're going back to that because leakers did say that 5 attachments would be returning instead of Vanguard's fucked up mess of 10 attachments. But anyways, Modern Warfare 2 features enhanced Gunsmith with platforms where weapons can share unlocks, new attachment tuning mechanics which allow players to fine-tune attachments. And then we have the article. Modern Warfare 2 campaign takes place 3 years after Modern Warfare 2019 and features the return of the iconic Task Force 141. Here's a quick overview of what to expect. They're showing a video. Again, everything will be linked down in the description so you can view this for yourself.
That Activision confirms inventories will be reset for Warzone 2. In essence, the current Warzone will be, still be available, but it will remain separate. And so it says today's Warzone, and I quote, "Today's Warzone will continue on as a separate experience that will include a continuation of player progression and inventories within that Warzone experience." So whatever we have like collected and shit from this current Warzone will not transition into Warzone 2.
We had a chance to see campaign missions from Modern Warfare 2, including a mission called Night War. This mission saw you play as Soap and the team with Ghosts to clear out enemies after a friendly chopper is downed. Demo end with an RPG hitting your location. Another mission showed called Wet Work took place in Amsterdam as players traversed through a waterside port in a stealthy battle to find a cartel operating and assisting enemies. A Modern Warfare 2 campaign mission called Tower showcased rappelling features, and this mission let players pick how to rappel down a building, either tiptoe or either toe up or toe down, basically changing your position, either you're facing up or upside down.
Yeah.
A fourth campaign Modern Warfare 2 mission called Convoy took place in Mexico. If you guys didn't know, this game is taking place on the war on drugs, and showcased the new vehicle combat where players fight through vehicles for the mission. This briefly showed climbing on cars, jumping from car to car, and leaning out windows. Finally, the devs mentioned that this campaign mission featured in Modern Warfare 2 takes place in Spain, where players are joined by Price and ghillie suits to take out enemies at 400 to 500 meters distance, almost at 50,000. Step. New vehicles, it says new vehicle, but new vehicle coming to Modern Warfare and Warzone 2 includes the helicopter troop carrier. So kind of like your Chinook or your Pavlo. This is basically an armored truck, but in the air. The helicopter has 2 pilot seats, but the back half can be free roam, allowing players to run around and shoot out of the helicopter. This sounds really
That's pretty
fun.
cool. That's pretty fucking cool.
Ricochet anti-cheat will be available in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 from day one when both launch. They did mention Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 won't launch on the same day.
Yeah. There's 2 new multiplayer modes that are going to be launching with Modern Warfare 2. We have Knockout and Prisoners Rescue. Knockout combines the best of gunfight and core multiplayer. It features 1 live with revives and a package to secure. And then the second, the Prisoner's Rescue, brings breach and siege style gameplay to Modern Warfare 2. 1 life with revives and 2 prisoners that rescuers must return from defenders.
Infinity Ward confirmed that there is no theater mode in Modern Warfare 2 and that it could be something implemented broadly in the franchise in the future. I'm kind of sad about that because sometimes making thumbnails is kind of annoying.
Real quick, Modern Warfare 2 will have an open beta later this year. The beta will also be available first on PS5 and PS4. Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer will support a wide variety of player behaviors and allow different players to have fun in their own ways. Apparently there's Rusher, which is the run and gun, Sentinels, which are the campers, and Stalker are the 3 key behaviors with default loadouts crafted for the playstyles. Basically, we're getting some new equipment into Modern Warfare 2. There's 4 equipment. Inflatable decoy, meaning I guess water gameplay is going to be pushing for it. There's an EMP device, a drill charge, and a tactical camera.
First article we're going to be starting off with is Gunsmith returns in Modern Warfare 2 with new features, create a class, and attachment tuning. Warfare 2 players provide players with extensive weapon customization options by delivering a variation of Call of Duty's classic Gunsmith system with new features. Every year, the Call of Duty devs attempt to give players more customization over their weaponry when it comes to multiplayer gameplay, and Modern Warfare 2 is no different. While most Call of Duty fans will be familiar with the Gunsmith system that encourages players to unlock and equip attachments to their weapons, there will be some new creative class features to get used to in Modern Warfare 2. The Gunsmith system is a vital aspect of multiplayer success as it allows for weapons to undergo drastic changes in an instant. Here's everything you need to know about Modern Warfare 2's Gunsmith.
Warfare 2 players can expect a broader range of attachment types than ever before. This means that players will have more tools to adjust how the weapons feel in-game. This added depth is meant to increase your control over the gameplay experience by shaping the weapon to suit different playstyles. While this hasn't been confirmed as of yet, it is expected that each Modern Warfare 2 weapon will arrive with around 70 attachments.
Jesus Christ.
Aye.
Is that about... How much was there in Modern Warfare 2019? Was it like 30?
Yeah, but it depended on the weapons.
That's true, because not all weapons have the same attachments.
Yeah. This is just the first indication of how much control players will have over customization via the Gunsmith. Another vital detail that hasn't been confirmed yet is the number of attachments player will be able to equip per weapon. While we don't have an exact number to share at this moment. It is expected to be fewer than Vanguard's total of 10, which
I'm
okay with that.
I'll be honest, the reason why I didn't like the 10 attachments for Vanguard is because, one, it fucked up the meta for for Warzone, sorry. Kind of Vanguard too, if you kind of look at it in a different way. But I would like to see a couple more added, not just 5, so let's say maybe 7 or 8 for this game, because it makes more sense. These are modern day guns, these are modern day weapons. You can put as many attachments as how ridiculous your gun will look on your firearm.
Yep.
So you could have a foregrip, a bipod on the bottom rail, and then on the top rail you could have a PEC, which is, like your lasers and stuff. And then on the side rails, you could have a flashlight with a suppressor, and then you could have a holographic with a magnifier if you wanted to. Then you could change up the stock. Like, you can do a lot with modern day firearms, so I would like to see at least a little bit more than just 5 attachments for this game. But I'm expecting it to be 5 attachments.
I'd say probably 5 to 7 attachments. It's going to be somewhere in there.
Yeah. That's kind of like a
Um,
safe middle ground.
Currently, the most
Apparently,
drastic change coming to Modern Warfare 2's Gunsmith is the ability to tune weapon attachments. As most COD players already know, weapon attachments bring pros and cons to the weapon to alter how it feels in game. For the first time in Call of Duty history, players will be able to adjust the characteristics of attachments to best suit their needs. For example, if a standard stock attachment adds movement speed and reduces recoil control, you'll be able to adjust the extent to which movement speed is increased and recoil control is decreased via attachment tuning.
I can
This
see a lot of people complaining about that already.
Yes. This feature will only be available for weapons that reach a certain level, which means you'll need to be proficient with the weapon to access this feature. This isn't an opportunity to make weapons overpowered, as boosting one characteristic drastically will result in a corresponding negative. Yeah, so it's not like you can just increase only the movement speed. No, you're gonna increase the movement speed even more, but you're gonna sacrifice your recoil even more. There's knockout, which it's gonna be a they're basically merging gunfight with multiplayer. So in this game mode, it's a 6v6 mode where players have one life. And like in Warzone, you can revive a teammate, but once your whole team is down, the round is finished. Players will fight for control of package, with whoever holds the package at the end declared the winner. Um, so it's really that it's mixing in gunfight, but with more players. The other prisoner rescue, basically, I know someone who might really like this. If you've ever played Rainbow Six Siege, you'll immediately recognize prisoner rescue. In this mode, teams are split into attack and defense, just like search and destroy. The attackers are tasked with rescuing the hostages and extracting them from the building, while defenders attempt to protect them from the insurgents. Uh, Players will be able to breach doors and walls, like in Rainbow Six Siege, and victory comes through either eliminating the other team or completing your objective. So they're bringing Siege into this. That's interesting.
Probably be better if I'm honest.
Yeah.